today, my week 5 game against the Dolphins. So, like I said, I've been playing the whole 60 minutes, or the whole offense and defense the last 2 games, and I'm on a 2-game winning streak right now. So let's see what I can do against the Dolphins.
Today, from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, Mitch Wishinsky live on the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out come the Dolphins to take over, and it's Ryan Fitzpatrick in his 16th NFL season now leading the way.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes
Two
last week.
touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. He's at the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the first play of the game. Give him 58 yards on the ground. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Fitzpatrick will hand this to Howard. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Jordan Howard.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is
Fitzpatrick on 3rd and 2. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
complete.
Mohamed Sanu, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The underdog here showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out in his 3rd season from UCLA, a former 10th overall pick, Josh Rosen.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running on first down is Mostert, but he can only manage a yard, and that's about it before he's tackled.
Kyle
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 136 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To try again after the sack. Fitzpatrick. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards.
These two teams all tied after one.
That's the end of the 1st quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. For Matt Breida, this is kind of an emotional game to be sure. He was signed as an undrafted free agent by these 49ers following the 2017 draft, and he had 3 good years for him. In fact, leading the Niners in rushing in 2018. It's a gain of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 7. And this is
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now.
Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
At the 3.
Throws it here down around his own goal line. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 9, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Mostert, and he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Fitzpatrick now. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
complete to
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
brings up 2nd and
Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jordan Howard. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. And finishing it off with a touchdown run was Jordan Howard. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Richie James on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Now James returning. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. His pass caught at the 4. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Rosen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Rosen looking at a 3rd and 2. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
So much of the 49ers' success last season was due to tight end George Kittle, the NFL's all-pro tight end in 2019. If you want to start a debate, ask the question, is he the best tight end in the game? Or is it Kansas City's Travis Kelce? Maybe they're 1A and 1B. In any event, Kittle had 107 catches last season, his 2nd straight 1,000-yard season, and he's a threat anywhere on the field, especially as you get closer to the goal line.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So we have reached halftime. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The ball carrier.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's Mostert. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Sorry I was late. I was washing dishes.
Mostert. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
Breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to
Hi,
be
Dad.
the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger, to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
A quick throw complete by Rosen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now into 3rd. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their lead.
Sorry, Mom told me to do something, but hi.
It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Howard, the ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Eric Armstead running down. A loss of 2 yards.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky.
I can't hear you.
Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get
How about now?
passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Matt Hawk now. As he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. James now to return.
Emoji cold sweat, emoji cold sweat, emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes, emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes, emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes, emoji smiling face. Skipping the rest. Hi, I can hear you now.
Okay.
This is Coleman. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Kevin Coleman, the ball carrier. Shaq Lawson on the tackle.
3 quarters.
Nothing, you have 3 subs now.
Yeah, I know. One of my buddies from high school joined.
Even as we get ready to start the 4th.
He's on Twitch.
On second down, Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
The Niners on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd
From the gun, it's Rosen. And that is incomplete.
Oh, come
incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Sorry, you'll be right back.
Last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
Fitzpatrick now on second down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Fitzpatrick's pass.
When I see Mike Gesicki make a catch, I'm reminded of his athletic ability. And go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where it appeared he was almost jumping over the net. I expect him to continue to grow in 2020, start to make progress in 2019. 5 touchdown catches and 570 total yards.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the second time. James now to return it. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have
Okay, I am back. I am sorry.
creep in and affect their play. Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now, first down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Oh, y'all tied.
I like the strategy.
Yep, we're tied.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football.
What you doing?
That means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the
Nothing?
perimeter,
What you doing?
you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. here's Josh Rosen. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Here I am on my
How
phone.
do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it
Nothing.
hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st down, Miami.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You
Getting
have
down
4
to the good
subs now.
stuff, all tied with 2
I do?
minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the
I wish you could see who it
Dolphins
was.
welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And he'll go
Your
underneath
blues
here
getting
for you.
good.
And he'll be taken down
My what?
before he works it past the 50. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. Connects with Sanu right side.
Oh, come on.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Partner, you gotta like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Yeah, I subbed from mom phones.
So signs of life
Oh,
in what's
okay.
been a dormant offense in this second
Yeah,
half.
same.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Howard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff.
I
That's how
got
they feel
6-1 now.
about moving the football.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On 1st down, they run.
And my view for my outfit is now at 211 views.
That's
I
nice.
am making another one.
Oh, okay. You gonna? I thought that was that video you did with the other girl.
And it's for the win. And his kick here is good. And it'll be a good time in South Beach tonight. The Dolphins have won the game. 21. Well, a little drama there at the end.
Then
Really,
you
the
will
signal's
6.
already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Miami, they move back over 500 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos.
Stupid Dolphins.
Meanwhile, for San Francisco,
Then
they
once
drop
I edit
below
those video
500
make the
to
thumbnail, then it
2-3
will
with a
be great
loss.
and your
And
views
they'll
will
have a chance at
increase.
redemption next week at
I hope so.
against the Los Angeles.
That would be nice. Well, alrighty. I'm gonna get on off here so I can get get ready for bed. You have a good night. I'll talk with you in the morning.
They will. Bye.
Bye bye. Love you.
You too. Okay, bye. Love you too.